Hello all. Today I'll be speaking on the modern predicament. This has been the topic chosen by me. And first of all, I must say that this short slide show is meant to first differentiate between tradition and modernity, and then to show the epistemological basis of tradition and the importance given in that to Shastra. So, what is the modern predicament? First, we will see what's the basic difference between tradition and modernity. So, one can say that tradition is theocentric. It means that tradition believes in the existence of God, and not only that, it believes that the existence is not only created by God, but He is manifest in this existence, and one who has created the existence has also set up the rules by which the existence is governed. So those rules are known to us by Shastra, and we must follow the rules so that we can individually and collectively contribute to the well-being of the existence. Very contrast to that, modernity believes in a homocentric worldview where the worth of the individual is most important, and man is the measure of all things. It is said that whatever the individual believes is what is important, and not any universal idea or universal principle that has to be followed. These are the major characteristics of modernity. We can state that secularism, or this worldly approach, the world in which we live and we of which we can gain experience by using our senses. The second one is individualism, because individual is accepted as a unit, and just what I said, that man is the measure of all things. And third thing is inductive methodology. In tradition, the deductive methodology is generally used, but in modernity, what is the methodology of study is the inductive methodology. Next is the what the tradition, especially the Indian tradition, believes in. It believes in four purusharth: dharma, artha, kam, moksha. So rishis formulated the shas in such a way as to make worldly happiness and social life subservient to the advancement of the self. So, what's the most important? What's the prime purusharth? It's the moksha, or what we nirvana, salvation, what we can call it, and that's believed to be the advancement of the self. When the self is advanced, he is able to achieve moksha. So what's the predicament? The predicament is that what we shall do, what we are going to do. Should we follow the path shown to us by the Shastra, the habit formed by the customs, or habit being learned through the new system of education which believes in individualism and the choices of the individual? So, what's the guide for dharma? The basic, the praman, or we can say, is the Ved or the Shruti. Then there are Smritis, notes on Shruti, that is known as Dharma Shastra. Another basis can be the conduct of great men of the past, which is very widely expressed in the Puranas. Next is the virtuous people of our own time can be examples for us. Mahajano yena gata sapantha, जिस मार्ग पर महाजन चले हैं उस वही हमारे लिए मार्ग है। तो वो चाहे हम पुराणों से उसका अनुसरण करें, पुराणों के चरित्रों का अनुसरण करें, या हमारे अपने ही समय में कोई बड़ा व्यक्तित्व हुआ हो उसका अनुसरण हम कर सकते हैं। द लास्ट थिंग इज कंसाइंस। So conscience comes last, but nowadays we see that by in the very the modernity, the individual is accepted as the measure of all things, and therefore the conscience of the individual is given the most important. But here we see that the first and the primary basis of yeah, what you can say, the primary pramana is the Ved or the Shruti, which can guide us. So the problem is that everything has become topsy-turvy. In traditional Indian literature, we find that moksha is the most important purusharth, and it can be achieved only by following the path shown to us by the Ved or the Shastra, that is Dharma. And conscience can only be a witness, not a judge. The mind belongs to each of us as an individual, so it cannot be detached from our selfish interests. So if we believe in conscience, then definitely we are not even, we can say that we don't know our own well-being or the well-being of the existence. So we have to abide by the Shastra and the path of Dharma shown in them, so that it is beneficial for us and for the whole existence, because it's the way that has been shown to us by the very creator of this existence, that is God. So the ideal of equality can be achieved only if all people live a simple life. No man, whatever his vocation, should have either too much money or too much comforts. Contentment and inner happiness derived from advancement of the self devoids us of all frustration. So this advancement of the self realization is what's the primary objective of the human soul, and it can be achieved by following the path of Shastra. So we don't have any choices. The only choice we have, if we want to live a happy life, if we want to achieve the fulfillment of the self, which is the primary goal of human life, then we have to abide by the dictates of the Shastra. Thank you.